Hawthorn President Jeff Kennett has responded publicly to a report from former Hawks champion Cyril Rioli and his wife Shannyn Ah Sam-Rioli that he made offensive comments to her several years ago. Pictures. Hawthorn President Jeff Kennett has addressed the offensive comments he made to Shannyn Ah Sam-Rioli, wife of club champion Cyril Rioli, in an open letter to members. The longtime club president is facing mounting pressure to resign from his position in the wake of the Age's interview with the couple, which shed more light on Rioli's abrupt AFL retirement in 2018. "I was shocked," AFL legend left upset over Cyril Rioli treatment. "Don't like it," Nathan Buckley slams fans over unacceptable drama. The Riolis detailed a number of incidents that took place throughout their time at the club, with a comment Kennett made to Shannyn about her clothing while on a club trip to Tasmania. Kennett allegedly offered her some loose change from his pocket to have the deliberately ripped designer jeans she was wearing repaired, a comment he maintains is a joke. But this, in combination with a number of other incidents at the club, ultimately led Cyril to bring an end to his football career. Shannyn told The Age she felt belittled and humiliated by the club's response, which she felt had sought to paint her as the angry black woman. Crisis meetings were held at Hawthorn in the aftermath, with Cyril not turning up to training and Kennett eventually penning a letter to the couple, which they still keep. New coach Sam Mitchell has reached out to Rioli. However, the former Norm Smith medalist remains disappointed in the club's past actions and wants to see the Hawks tackle the issue in a real way. In the letter, Kennett told members the club would pursue a measured response. "Let me address the report The Age newspaper on Saturday concerning Cyril Rioli and his wife Shannyn. We were all saddened by the story that there had been incidents that had upset both he and his wife," Kennett wrote. "We have taken those claims seriously and are conducting further inquiries to see if there might have been other incidents affecting our past First Nations players." Story continues. "Once those inquiries have concluded, we will determine if any other action needs to be taken. I can assure you that the board and the administration will not shirk our responsibility to work through these matters. Some will demand immediate answers and actions, but, given how important these matters are, the best response is a measured and responsible one. We will firstly seek to establish the facts, before working through the best way of responding to the matters that require addressing. Matters have been brought to our attention. We are taking them seriously, and any failings will be addressed. Can I finally say on this matter, we all want Cyril back with us at Hawthorn. I hope that we can work through the hurt he feels and make him feel welcome and safe in the brown and gold family again. Sam Mitchell hopeful Hawks can welcome back Cyril Rioli." Prominent supporters group Hawks for Change has been pressuring the former Victorian Premier to resign immediately in the wake of Rioli's statements. Hawthorn coach Mitchell refused to give his opinion on Kennett's position after the Hawks' 1-point defeat to Carlton on Sunday. But Mitchell said he was saddened to read about Rioli's experiences. Hawks coach Sam Mitch, a former teammate of Cyril Rioli, is hopeful the club can mend the relationship with their former star. "I was saddened to read the article and hear some of his words and Shannyn's words, and the fact they feel like that certainly saddens me," Mitchell said. "I've reached out to him in the last few months and tried to get him to reconnect with the club and show him some of the things that we're doing now to try and improve in this area. I'm like every other Hawthorn person who just thinks back to the Cyril that we all loved. And whenever you think of Cyril not being happy, that's going to make anyone sad and disappointed, and I'm no different. Hopefully we can welcome him back into the fold at some stage. But at the moment, you've just got to respect his wishes that he's not willing to do that just yet." Mitchell said he was unaware of the extent of Rioli's experiences of racism at Hawthorn until last week. "I certainly have looked into that and tried to work out whether this was a cultural thing that was happening," Mitchell said. With AAP. Click here to letter for all the latest and breaking stories from Australia and around the world.